This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Monday, September 9th, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. Indiana continues to grab its share of the multi-billion-dollar sports tourism sector. Last weekend saw the opening of the $10 million Greenwood Sports Park. Meantime, the Fishers Events Center is scheduled to open Thanksgiving weekend. Fishers Mayor Scott Fadness says there's around $1 billion worth of real estate development around the arena.
If you think about it, there's going to be about 150 nights a year where there's going to be something going on in this building back here. And then we're wrapping it with a bunch of restaurants, entertainment venues, things of that nature, chicken and pickles being built over here. So really this becomes a bit of an entertainment district. And Fishers residents, what I learn more and more every day is they want to be entertained close to their home. They want to work close to their home. This proximity thing is a real thing today. You got to build a well-rounded community to really compete on the global market for talent today.
Less than 10 miles away, construction on the Noblesville Events Center is on schedule to open next May. The Ports of Indiana is celebrating the opening of its new $6 million dock at the Ports of Indiana Burns Harbor on Lake Michigan. The Port Authority said it is the first new dock in 20 years and it will handle bulk shipments via ocean vessels, lake carriers, and river barges. Key Bank last week announced it's giving $150,000 to Habitat for Humanity of St. Joseph County to help launch the housing-focused not-for-profit's homeownership training center. Habitat said it's outgrowing its current space in St. Joseph County, and the grant is helping to renovate a former medical building in Mishawaka to fill its needs. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, we'll dive into each region's unique challenges and distinct opportunities for growth. 9 regions, 1 goal. Indiana's bold future starts here. Discover more and register at ibj.com/engage.
The University of Evansville and Vincennes University have expanded their guaranteed admission agreement established in 2022. IIB's Marek Mazurek has details.
The university said last week that the move broadens the pathways for VU students to seamlessly transition to UE. The original agreement was designed to facilitate the transfer of VU students into engineering programs at UE. Now the partnership includes all applicable VU academic programs leading to bachelor's degrees at UE, with the exception of a few select majors and specialty degree programs. Sherry Leonhard, manager of transfer admissions at UE, said the partnership will hopefully open the door for more transfer pathways between the two schools, which will streamline the transition process for Vincennes students and provide them with substantial financial support as they pursue their academic goals. To be eligible for guaranteed admissions at UE, students at Vincennes must complete an Associate of Science degree and graduate with a minimum cumulative GPA of 2.5. Students will also receive a minimum academic scholarship of $10,000 per semester for up to 5 semesters. The enhanced agreement will take effect for the fall 2025 transfer class. I'm Marek Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio.
LL Flooring, the hardwood flooring retailer formerly known as Lumber Liquidators, is going out of business. Less than a month after filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, the Virginia-based company says it is now winding down operations after failing to find a buyer in recent negotiations with prospective bidders. That means all of its remaining stores will soon close their doors. The retailer has 9 stores in Indiana, including 2 in Indianapolis and 1 each in Greenwood, Lafayette, Muncie, South Bend, Fort Wayne, Merrillville, and Evansville. According to LL Flooring's website, the Indiana locations on East Washington Street in Indianapolis and in Greenwood, Lafayette, and Muncie were already scheduled for closure and were conducting liquidation sales. Rohrman Automotive Group CEO Ryan Rohrman is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.